and welcome back on the DeCod3rs channel for the Jelly show number 2. We thought Carlos, we don't know what the fuck he is, but it will come at some point. But yeah, so Jas, welcome back home. It's been a minute since you have been on the channel. How are you doing, man?
Thanks, man. Thanks. Just trying to get my camera to focus on me.
Yeah, what happened?
I think I moved. I drank coffee and it went out of focus. There we go. Yeah, I'm doing great, man. It's been a while since I've been on the channel. I've been doing a lot of stuff, but I'm excited to be here, of course, and we can talk everything Jelly, even with me, as
Exactly.
you know what's going on over there.
Exactly. And if Carlos shows up, we will I will put it on stage, put him on stage. But yeah, we can wait all together. Yeah, okay. So everyone, GM everyone in the chat. What's up, Steph? What's up, Hamumu, Mark, Emph, Mitchell? What's up, Bastian, everyone? Well, thank you so much for joining us today. So, okay, number 2 of the Jelly Show. We can talk about like everything about Jelly and DeCod3rs, and then like the collab that we're going to do, etc., and all of the Web3 recap news. That's what we do on the Jelly Show. So yeah, let's start. Like, okay, just you want to talk about Jelly? What's happened last week in the Jelly Discord ecosystem?
It's been an exciting week. I can say there's something surfacing. There's a Jelly Drop Discord that's surfacing. The invites will probably start going out soon. If you guys follow the Jelly Drop Twitter, you probably saw them post about it, that there is a server that's created. So if you're a rascal, you're already in it. So Jelly Rascals have got the invite today to get into the server. But yeah, it's going to be the server for news for Jelly Drop, posting wins when you win big. If you're a project and, you have some issues and you have a box, that'll be the space to go and talk to the devs and stuff like that. So that's coming out. So that's pretty big. They also announced they're doing some cool stuff on Monet this week with Stoned Ape. They're doing some what they call flash raffles. So flash raffles are going to be like raffles that only last 30 minutes to an hour, short raffles. And they're going to start Thursday morning on Monet. Jelly and Stoned Ape will be hosting a bunch of different kinds of raffles. Not too many more details than that. If you want to get a little more information, just find the Monet Twitter and you can see that post that they put out announcing this. So that's kind of cool. Something different. They're always trying different things. So I love to see it.
Yeah, that's cool. And like, yeah, can't wait for the official announcement of the collab between DeCod3rs and Jelly Drop. So it's gonna be nice. It's exciting. And yeah, for DeCod3rs, tonight I'm gonna like finish the Chrome extension development, and then I can wrap up like the marketplace. But before the next stream, I think I will be able to push it to the testing environment. So that's cool. And yeah, that's going to be my focus. And before I go to France next week on Wednesday, I want the marketplace to be testable so we can test it before Christmas. So it's going to be cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun month, and it's going to be a good 2024 for all projects. I mean, Jelly's got a huge year ahead of them. DeCod3rs has a huge year ahead of them, and then all of us as crypto investors have a huge year ahead of us. So it's going to be an exciting 2024. Hopefully we put behind all the negativity that came out of 2022 and 2023. And
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about all the toxic fucks there on Twitter bashing each other. It still happens, but I mean, I just don't get it. Like, what do you get out of like bashing projects all day?
Views.
Like, yeah, well, I mean,
you get views.
Even before Twitter page
your fucking Twitter account. You get monetization, bro.
Even before Twitter paid you, like this never made sense to me. Like, why put that negativity out there? Like, be positive. You can still make money being positive,
bro. Like, okay, so it's toxic tweets make more views than like, oh yeah, this product is nice. Sometimes.
Yeah, because you get engagement, because you entice people. I get it. I understand the whole scheme of it.
Bro, the worst is like shitting on a project and then make a tweet when it's coming back to good things, like floor price is high and stuff, and like pumping the project, and then the week after shitting on it on the same fucking project. Fucking lunatic shit, man. Crazy.
I wish I had the time and effort to kind of like need that kind of money that I need to do that. Like if I guess if I worked a real job and I had to go to work every day and I was miserable, I would farm engagement and try to make money on Twitter and other forums because I wouldn't want to go to my job. So if I could supplement that income, I get it. Then be toxic. Maybe that's what it is, because people are miserable going to their jobs daily. So they'd rather do that, and that makes sense. But to me, I don't need money like that. So like, I ain't gonna waste my time being toxic to make a few dollars.
Exactly. But yeah, okay. So about like airdrop and stuff, like, did you farm anything, or did you like get some nice free money from like what you got recently?
Again, I just don't have the time or the resources to like really be like doing all that. I mean, if you stake in Sol and you got lucky with Jito, that's awesome. I mean, that's awesome, man. But the only thing I have is Jupiter, because I do a lot of like, exchanging of tokens and selling stuff and buying stuff. I've traded a lot of Sol to USDC. I've swapped Sol and the Jelly a lot, so I have a lot of that. And even back when I was in DeGods, swapping Dust to Sol and the USDC and buying Dust and all those transactions. So I have a nice little Jupiter drop coming. And I think Jupiter will do good. I'll hold my Jupiter into the bull market because it's gonna pair with Sol. So if Sol does good, Jupiter can't go anywhere but up. I mean, I could see it. I'd be happy with $1 or $2 into the bull market, even not higher. Some people are saying it's gonna hit $10, but I mean, realistically, they're releasing 700 million tokens to wallets. 300 million, I think, is going to like different areas, but it's 1 billion tokens being released. On the first drop, and there's supposed to be 3 drops over a certain amount of time. So I think there's gonna be like 3 billion tokens in circulation eventually. But so I mean, the price action, I could see it being 50 cents to $1 easily, but I wouldn't get my hopes like high for it. But I don't plan on selling it, so we'll see.
Like, okay, so the market cap of like Solana is like 3 billion, right? No, forget, that's the volume. 30 billion. What? Million? Yes. Market cap 30 billion. Like, how a Jupiter token can go to $10 with fucking, like, it's a token below, like, inside the ecosystem of Solana, right? It doesn't make sense whatsoever.
Well, people don't understand tokenomics. They just throw figures out there. They just they just say, well, Jito did this and it's $4, but they don't understand the market caps and all that stuff. I mean,
Dogecoin to $10,000 because Bitcoin did 30K. Fuck off.
Hey, I was just looking at the Bitcoin weekly chart, and I will say, now that I think I know where the bottom was, I'm able to run like fib charts and be able to like forecast where I think our highs are going to be. And I mean, our last bull run, we went up to like the 3.186, which it was, the 60,000 mark. If we were to hit that level on this next bull cycle, you're looking at 200K.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. If we get to the same levels on the fib chart as we did last bull run, we could see a 200K Bitcoin. So anything is possible.
Okay. So if I have to, okay. I like
Reaper,
that.
what's up, Reaper?
Oh, what's up, Reaper? GM, sir.
And yes, EPH, there is a lot of toxicity in real life too.
Yeah. it can. Why not? Apple making S&P and Solana representing shares instead of the real share will surpass. But like Apple is not coming on Sol anytime soon, especially to make a it's not legal. Like the legal implication of that move would be crazy. Plus, it's for what, like 10 degen on Solana that's doing that. Like, there is no really incentive for big corporate to move that big and that deep into crypto. Even like people like big institutionals, like banks and stuff like that, are not even touching Bitcoins, or like they're investing into like directly on spot, right? So Apple is not making an SPL token like tomorrow morning. That's not happening. Plus, like, same thing, like if you take the tokenomics of Solana, right? Like the market cap, like seeing a Sol at 1,000, okay, so clip it for 2025. But seeing Solana at $1,000, bro, that's a shit ton of money, man.
Yeah, I think the only catalyst that we have different in this bull cycle is going to be the ETFs and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
who
Yeah, but
knows
then
what
it's
they're going
happening
to
in
do?
January.
I mean, what's going to happen to the market? Are we going to
Yeah.
hit a bull market cycle prior to when we normally would hit it? Like, that's such a catalyst that we've never seen, so we have no idea what to expect from it. It could be good, it could be bad, it could not do shit, you know. So who knows, you know?
Just because the SPL token cannot surpass Sol in market cap, that it can. Well, I mean, like, say it can. Yeah, it can, obviously, but like, okay, so fundamentally, does that make sense that a fucking bonk surpass Sol in the market cap? Because again, like, you have to inject more money in the SPL token than in the token of the ecosystem this SPL token is based on. It's weird. No? Am I saying nonsense?
Anything is possible in crypto. Don't get me wrong. So yes, it is possible, but it's very highly unlikely. Nor have we seen it before. That's all.
Yeah,
So,
like ETH is number 2 since forever, right? Like
yeah.
it's a liquidity issue. There is likely liquidity going into smaller cap on the main token. Yes, thank you, Reaper.
But I mean, anything is
that's what I
possible.
want to say.
That is
Yes.
the point that EPH is making, and it is possible. It's just highly unlikely that it would happen. But I mean, anything is possible in this world, especially in crypto. If we're gonna see it anywhere, it would be in crypto before anything else. Like, you won't see that kind of stuff in like any kind of traditional kind of investing. But
same, like for example, okay, half a billion of token right now, like a total supply of Solana. I need to get back to the Solana tokenomics because I know they're shit, but I don't remember why. But I know they are like not crazy good. But like, okay, so right now there is 564 million Sol. To get to 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, that like the market cap is high. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, but yeah, 500 maybe. That would be cool. But yeah, like it's not like a possibility. It's mathematically, or maybe like in 10 years when but if Solana is gonna survive 10 years, I don't know. Is crypto is going to survive 10 years? I don't know.
What are your thoughts? Because we see the rumors, and being that you're a whale, what are your thoughts about DeGods coming back to Sol? Do you think it's gonna happen?
No, it's not happening, bro. Okay, so thanks for the short. If they announce Sol coming back to Sol, I don't see it because okay, the story is shit. Like, we fell on ETH, we fell on Polygon, so we come back on Sol. Who's gonna buy DeGods and Utes on Sol now because we abandoned the chain?
I mean, the same people that are buying these exiled DeGods, I mean nothing right now.
Thanks for that. Thank you for that.
I mean, why wouldn't they buy regular DeGods if there's like utility or any kind of benefit? They're buying ones from 2021 that were just sitting dormant in people's wallets for 2 years. Like, literally, people are making thousands of dollars off of DeGods that they should have burnt, but they kept because of the art.
Yeah, like, so if you want to buy an exile DeGod, please check Tensor because I made like $10,000 based on those like JPEGs that I minted like 2 years ago. That was completely dead. They were in my trash wallet. I have a wallet when I send everything that's rugged and I worth nothing. And I don't want to burn the NFTs because I never know. Maybe one will come back one day. And that's exactly what happened with Exile DeGods.
I mean, 2 years later, imagine if you burnt them, how salty you'd be right now.
Oh, 100%, bro. Like 100%.
They're selling for like 30 Sol right now, which is like $6,000, right? How 30 Sol? That's 1,800, right?
Yeah,
1,800.
Exactly. Yeah. So good. Thanks for the free money.
Degens.
I don't get it, man.
I saw it the other day and I was like, what is this?
Yeah, I mean, even in terms of volume, that's one of like the top collection right now, you know?
Yeah, it's insane that the think about, like, you could be holding a JPEG for 2 years that has no
Yeah,
value,
bro,
and
bro,
then wake
bro,
up one day and sell it for fucking 2 grand.
bro. Exile DeGod 24 volume, 10,000 soul, 11,000 almost.
That's insane. And you're
It's
saying
the
who's gonna
number
buy
two.
who? And you
It's
just
the
said
number two.
who's gonna buy DeGods if they come back to Soul? Well, there's your answer.
Okay,
Those
yeah,
people.
okay. 500 stairs, bro.
That's insane.
That's crazy. And like you have 10 Sorians, and then you have Exile DeGods, and then Mad Labs.
It's
Exile
insane.
DeGod means 30% more, a bit less, volume than Mad Labs.
See, I'm not mad about it because I'd rather see people buying like exiled DeGods over like the stupid like spin-offs that are coming out for like Mad Lads and stuff. You know, like all these. Yeah, that's how you know Mad Lads made it, because now they're dealing with like everything that, like, when we were back in the day when DeGods was on Soul, we literally, like, every day you'd wake up, there'd be another spin-off of DeGods, and it'd be like a fake mint, it'd be like a rug, and it'd be like, you know, baby DeGods, or it'd be like this and that. Now Mad Lads is dealing with that, so that's how you know Mad Lads has made it to be the #1 collection on Soul right now because of that.
Do you have a lad?
I do not. I never really. I mean, we did the show with them back before the mint, and I loved what they were, you know, talking to the founder. It was great, and I thought they were going to do well. I just never invested because, like I said, my focus is on crypto right now. The only projects I'm focused on in NFTs is DeCod3rs and Jelly. That's it. That's it. And Gambles, of course, because it's part of Jelly. But I'm just focused on the teams that I work with, and that's it. Other than that, I'm not focused on anything in the NFTs.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm thinking about rebalancing my portfolio in January, like, you know, like 2024 wallet cleanup.
Yeah, I think for me, crypto was the play. That's why I sold all my DeGods. I sold, well, I didn't sell them all. I still have one. I sold all my famous foxes at the tops because I wanted to take that profit and put it back in the crypto, because it was profit that I took out of crypto to buy all these NFTs with. So I was just recycling the profit back into crypto now. So it's a win-win for me.
That makes sense. Like, okay, so yeah, okay, that's for me. Okay, like, it's a 1-1 discussion, private, we're not online. Okay, so I have this fucking bag on ETH. Would you bring back this liquidity to Soul?
Not all of it, because I think ETH's going to do really well. But I mean, if you're looking for a lot of upside on your money, Soul is better play than ETH in terms of multiplier, you know, in the next year. I think ETH can do a 2x to a 3.5x tops. I mean, if we see a 5x on ETH, like, that'd be awesome. I'd have to run a fib on it. I haven't ran a fib on it to see like where the levels are from the last run and see roughly where we could see. I mean, I could see a $5,000 ETH easy. I could see an $8,000 ETH on a good day. But if you put your money in Soul, I mean, Soul could go parabolic.
Okay, so I have issue with like the market cap. Okay, I will check that again, because I need to check this market cap, because like the liquidity to provide to Soul needs to be really crazy to go above 500, 600, like close to the 1,000. On ETH, I can see ETH at 8, 10K. But yeah, like if Bitcoin is flying to 200, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was just looking at the chart. I ran a fib on it the other night, and based off of the last highs, you know, we got close to the 3.1 on the fib. And if you run that fib, you know, you're looking at almost 200K, I think, for your 3.1 level, which is not out of range, like I said, for you know, like our last cycle. So I'm looking 2 cycles back. The 3.1 was where last bull market hit from the cycle previous. We got up above the 3.6 into the 4.2 area in that range. So if we run that same fib off the highs and the lows, and we say, hey, well, there's a chance we can get up to the 3.6, 4.3 range. You know, you're in the 200,000s, which, I mean, it's possible. I'm not saying that's where we're going to head. I mean, you know, anything is possible. I mean, just getting up to the highs from last year, you're looking at, you know, I think on the fib would be close to 100K.
Yeah. What's up, Fluke? And Reaper. So Casper, GFAL, and Elo are 3 good ones. Like, what is that? NFTs?
Well, Caspa is really cool. Reaper turned me on the Caspa, and I started researching it.
Coins.
Caspa is a coin. It's actually a layer 1 that they're building. It's a new protocol. It's a new layer, and they're actually doing really cool stuff. I know he's got a nice bag of that, and he got in cheap, and it's doing really well. Like in this little pump that we've had, I mean, people are making bags on Casper right now because it's pumped a good amount. And there's still a lot of room. I think it's only trading at like 6 cents maybe right now. Maybe
12
cents. All right. It was 6 cents when he was telling me about it. So it's going up to 12 cents. So, and that's only over this pump. I think most people that are in Caspa though have been in since like 2 zeros, you know what I mean? Like hundreds of a cent. So I think Reaper's one of those people, but needless to say, what they're building is really cool. Go check out their website. I think it's caspa.org.
Because DAG protocol, unlike traditional blockchain, because DAG does not often blocks created in parallel. Instead, allow them to coexist and order them in consensus. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the only thing that's a little different about Caspa is where you can buy it. I know you can buy it on like Mexi, and then there's some other sites that you can get it on KuCoin.
Bitgate, KuCoin. Yeah.
And you need your own wallet. They got their own, like I said, their own thing. So you got to make sure you have their wallet and stuff like that. But decent coin. Do your research on it. We're never shilling stuff up here. We're just talking. But Caspa is definitely cool. I don't know about the other two too much, but
games for a living. Yeah.
Bro, I mean,
after NFT, it's so hard to go back to coins, man. Like,
I don't know about that. See, I've always been focused on coins. Like, that's always been my focus. NFTs was just like, okay, we're waiting for the next bull cycle. What are you going to do with yourself? And that's pretty much why I got into NFTs in the end of 2021, because I was just like, all right, I took all my profits. I got nothing to really watch. I'm bored. What do I do?
Yeah, but exactly. But then,
I mean, I wouldn't be in the NFTs if crypto was like still pumping through 2021 and 2022. I'd still be focused on coins.
Yeah, I mean, like, those fucking coins that he drop in chat are like fucking flying, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Meme coins. I mean, you're gambling, and you could get really lucky if you put $100 into a coin when it first launches, and then just ride it until it like drops 2 or 3 zeros. It can go crazy, and you can make some good money. Then you could take that, $1,000 you just made on 100, and you could reinvest that into the next coin. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, but like this game, like I hate this whole narrative of shitcoin. I know you make money and stuff, like, and you should never leave like money on the table. But like, I don't like the narrative behind it. It's like, because like for me, crypto or like a new asset class, and having shitcoins bring back the gambling aspect of it. And what I understand the most is like to invest in the team that builds something cool. Like, for example, again, Mad Labs, like Smith, like guys like that, or even like Tolly, right? Like he got like the second chain of NFTs and stuff like that. So it's a narrative that I understand. Gambling on a fucking Shiba Inu coins, boom, bro, on this channel, we made like 5,000 views on the fucking bonk short that I did like in January last year. And it's the most performing short on the channel.
I think you need to revisit your bonk short.
Fuck's sake.
Bonk's doing really well. I mean, the amount I've gotten from like staking some DeCod3rs and just other ways, it's been performing very well. So I mean, Bonk is like, I definitely feel bad that I sold my allocation of it last year when I got airdropped. And it was funny because and the only reason I sold my Bonk is because I was a DeGod holder and I didn't like that they just shunned us holders. I mean, yeah, you don't like Frank, that's cool, but why punish the holders who are just people in the ecosystem? You know what I mean? Like, we're not all bad. You know what I mean?
Man.
I know, but we weren't all bad. Like, you should have just airdropped the holders, because we would just taken that liquid and put it in other places, and most DeGod holders are diamond handers. Like, we would have held that shit. Whereas me, when they didn't give it to me, I took the allocation I got from like Famous Fox and I sold my allocation because I was like, fuck this. I mean, I lost money in the long run, but at the time I was like, whatever.
But it's the one winner, right? Like, you do the same move for every shitcoin that you receive, and then you make money because those shitcoins are like basically not performing at all. You know what I mean? So, like, the smart move, I think, is like to split the bag and do like liquidity on the token.
Yeah, I mean, it's a gamble. Like, take $20 now, or have a chance for it to be a couple hundred later. I mean, if you do that over and over and over again, taking the $20, eventually, I think you're going to win more than if you held, because most of the ones you hold are going to go to zero. So, I mean, yeah, you might get a winner in there and you might make like 200, 300, and but at the same time, that one that you sold for, $20, you do that 10 times, that's $200, and that's guaranteed. So, that's the way I look at it.
Yeah, it depends of like a lot of shit. It depends of like the depth on your portfolio. What's the percentage of portfolio you have into shitcoin? Like, if bonk airdrop is like 80% of your fucking portfolio, change, rotate the capital.
No, my portfolio, my coin portfolio is mostly ETH and Link right now. I want to say, I'd have to look at percentages, but I'm pretty sure that's majority of my portfolio is Link and ETH. What's up, Icon? Mister, I hit a max win on a quarter.
Reaper, what's your narrative on like the Bitcoin ETF? Like, is that going to be approved or no? Like, and how do you play it? I want to know. But yeah, like, because that shit can be big, right? Like this, if we have institutional money and then they have a proper ETF on spot Bitcoin, then we're gonna see your fucking Bitcoin at 200K for sure. And like, the whole crypto market will look differently in 2024, 2025.
Yeah, so I have 48% of my portfolio is ETH, 12% is Quant, 12% is Link, and then 10% is Bitcoin. That's the majority of my top bags. I only have 6% Sol, but
so do you feel underexposed?
Well, no, I mean, that's not including my NFTs. That's just actual liquid Sol. I have 500 Sol just sitting in a wallet that I won't touch. I should have it like staked. I should, like you said, the whole meta of like these airdrops. I should be taking that 500 Sol and staking it in all these different like places and trying to win these airdrops. But I just don't got time for that shit. Like, exactly. I just don't have time for that. Yo, what's up, Jeff? How you doing,
man? Okay, so what is he saying? Those oh shit, the chat. I don't have the chat. Okay, cool. So I don't think until 4-6 months, buy the pump and then short the fuck out of it after you see 3 spikes on daily. But like, the date is like mid-January, right? Like, I think it's the 14th or to end of January for like the BlackRock ETF. Maybe all of them, because they align everything. So, and if it's 4 to 6 months, then I mean, it's Bitcoin halving. So if we have the Bitcoin halving and the fucking ETF, bro, that's game over, man.
Yeah, halving is the end of April this year, I believe. Oh, 2024. I'm already in 2024 in my head. So yeah, that's when the halving is. So realistically, it's 6 months after the halving is when we start seeing that real big push up in a bull market, if you look at the previous cycles as reference.
Yeah, but would you bet on Sol that do like a 15x while Bitcoin is going to the moon? Or are we going to see like 100K Bitcoin and then you rotate your Bitcoin into Sol?
I mean,
or other shit.
As you heard from my portfolio, I'm not big on the Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's like holding gold. Like, it's a guarantee that it's going to have value. I just don't see it being your big X. See, I'm gambling in the market where I'm taking my profits and I want to see a 20 or 25x on my money. So that's why I spread it out. And like, I went all in on Chainlink. Well, not all in, but I put a good chunk of my money in the Chainlink because it was only $4 when I started buying and DCAing into it. And I think my average is like 550 on it because I can see that 15xing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From that point. Whereas Sol at $20, realistically, I could see it doing a 10x to a 20x at that point. So like to me, putting my money in Chainlink was just a smarter move at those levels because I was looking for a 20-25x that was kind of guaranteed. And to me, I just knew Chainlink would do well. And I mean, we're already seeing in this mini pump, it already 3x my money where I'm sitting now. But I mean, I think it's got potential to go much higher because I made a lot of money on it last bull cycle too. I think we hit like $50 as an all-time high. So, I mean, if we just get back to $50, I'm a 10x on my money, which to me, that's winning.
That's
you know, what I mean, if you can make
Yeah.
a 10x in crypto on assets, I think that's a win. I don't see Bitcoin ever get, you know, if you bought Bitcoin at 15,000, you have a chance for a 10x, but it's still, do we know if it's going to get that high?
Yeah.
You know, like I could see 100,000, no problem. So in my mind, I was only seeing 15,000 being like a 5 to a 6x. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, like this bull market, like it's a good chance. Like again, if you have institutional money and if you have like ETF and stuff, that's gonna be
and like what
interesting.
Reaper's saying, like you can see the ETF getting pushed because I mean, America is greedy. They want as much money as they can get from it, and if they can't maximize their profits, they're not going to let something come out. As we see what they're doing right now with the Senator Warren proposing bills that she wants to like limit and put different things in. It's just, you know, they're going to constantly go after it. And then all the stuff that they did with Binance, I mean, they pretty much shut down Binance. And it's not like we didn't see that coming. I mean, I've talked about it when me and Reaper were doing some market shows. Like, you know, Binance is just, they just been shady. They've always been. CZ's always been shady. Him and Justin from the Tron Network are two of the most corrupt people in this freaking industry. So I was not surprised to see the CZ get charged and get taken out. But you know who's in charge of Binance now? It's probably the American government. So just keep that in mind. People, get your money off of the exchanges because, you know, that greed out there it's tough. Like they want all the money. They're gonna tell us crypto's bad, and they're gonna drill it down our heads. Crypto's bad, so we sell, and then you're gonna see crypto be really good.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, like KYC on every fucking wallet that you have. I can run a script to create like 1,000 address. You have to KYC all of them. Like, what the fuck? Plus, like, you can create a token and then you have to KYC. Like, it's the death of the whole industry if they pass a bit like that. It's fucking stupid. It's not gonna get passed anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They're gonna keep trying.
Yeah, it just PR again. It's like to get engagement on Twitter, bro. Like, see, she's toxic. Warren is toxic. She wants views on Twitter.
It's also to scare the retailers into selling their bags. Just so the institutions and the big money can win, as always, like they always do. You know, it's a game they always play.
Bro, they don't really even need that, like the retail part compared to like the institutional money. It's like a fucking penny on a dollar, man. Like it's
and the crypto market is not big in comparison to like derivatives or like the traditional stocks. I mean, when you look at crypto, it's like nothing. It's like looking at it's like looking at a small ass blockchain, like, you know, compared to like Bitcoin's market cap. It's the same thing. Crypto overall is just absolutely small in comparison to these bigger markets where the big money's at.
That's why it's interesting to be. That's why we're still early, and that's good to be in because like there is more plays and more volatility. Volatility is good. I like it. I like volatility, man. Like that's how you can make a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
It's cool. They're going to likely have to push. Okay, so here's the issue in the US. They're going to likely have to push the ETF unless they can rewrite our entire tax system in 45 days. But that, Reaper, that's like the ETF. You don't need to write the tax system. Why do you want to do that? Because it's like a financial tool that there is nothing like to change, right? It's a derivative of Bitcoin, right? So it's just like, that's it. You put what the fuck you want inside an ETF. So as soon as it's approved, then game on. And then you have HSBC and Bank of America that can buy Bitcoin on spot instead of buying companies that mine Bitcoin. That's it. Like, that's the whole stuff. So it can be definitely interesting to watch. And I don't want to be locked into NFT when that shit happened. No, there are no
Bastian
specific
says
tax code.
jelly airdrop for
Oh.
who? I mean, I don't want to spill the beans, but let's just say something, guys. All right, I work with the Jelly team. If you guys don't know, I do work with Jelly, and the Gambles team, so I'm very close with them. And I can say there's a good chance if you're a DeCod3rs holder, you might get something special out of it. So keep that in mind. I'm not going to say much more, but DeCod3rs are going to make it along with Jelly. If you guys are looking forward to Jelly airdrop, being a DeCod3rs holder is going to have a benefit for you.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. We're just waiting for Carlos to show up, but I think he's sleeping, bro. Like, what time is it?
It's like 9 o'clock his time because he's across the pond. It's funny because it's 9:40 a.m. for me. It's like 2 p.m. for you, right? And it's like 9 p.m. 10 o'clock for him. So like we're all spread out. But he was online like super early, so I think he was up at like 5-6 a.m. his time.
Yeah,
so
maybe he's taking it up.
Yeah, I think Carlos is napping somewhere. Fluke, go wake him up. He says you work for him.
Yeah. Fluke, the Jelly Show is supposed to be like a collab between DeCod3rs and Jelly, and with Carlos as a co-host. That's what's up.
Well, like I said, we still got some Jelly here. I do have I thought you were, Fluke. I thought you were.
Oh, it's not Fluke. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was too, because Fluke's one of our holders. He's got the name. He's one of our DeCod3rs holders. So I just think somebody else goes by that name that works with Carlos. But I do work for Jelly, so technically we still are a Jelly show today, because I do have some information about Jelly, and I can say that Jelly drop is going to be exciting. It's coming. It's closer than we think, and DeCod3rs are going to have some cool stuff going on. I've been working with the team on the background doing something for DeCod3rs. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We got something cool coming. So it's going to be fun, guys. Keep an eye out for the Discord invite. It's going to be coming out soon.
Exactly. I don't know if we should announce it while it's not here, but we can wait. I mean, do you have a date? Do you have a date of like the official stuff?
We don't know the exact date when Jelly Drop is dropping. All I know is it's soon. Like when I say soon, like probably in the next week or so. I mean, the Discord launched. The Discord was launched over the weekend. And like I said, all the rascals, if you're a Jelly rascal and you're in the Jelly server, the invite is in the mini announcements. So if you're a Jelly rascal holder, you didn't see that, hop in the mini announcements and you can get into the Jelly Drop server now. And then I think the public invites are going to go out. And I'm sure you guys have seen that they're, inviting communities in, and DeCod3rs, just pay attention, because there may be a tweet that might get launched that has DeCod3rs name in it, and make sure you run it up, because the more it's run up, the more allocation comes our way.
Let's go. I'm going to put that in the red section. Oh, I love that features, bro. Like this little raid, tweet raid and stuff, and YouTube video. It's cool. I like it. It's utilities for views. I love it. It's small. It's just an appetizer, but I love it. It's cool.
Yeah, but the DeCod3rs holders are going to have some benefits with Jelly Drop, guys. Yeah. There's going to be some cool stuff going on. The community will be,
that's an announcement of an announcement. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the announcement is, like I said, you guys are going to get some cool stuff out of it. Thankfully, we're blessed to have that partnership with Jelly. Exactly. So, Monty Python, man. Yeah, I grew up with the Holy Grail. What a great movie. I can quote it all day.
Wait. Fuck, I was always afraid when I was a kid of like the Monty Python shit, like all of the English humor stuff, like the guy who's running, like the whole guy, Bill. He was running where, like with one of weird music.
I'm not sure.
Not Bill Murray, but like. Oh, okay, whatever. Like another guy that was always running on the weird fucking music. I was so fucking afraid of that. It was crazy.
Afraid of Monty Python.
Yeah.
You're afraid of the coconuts?
Exactly. Oh, why am I losing my FPS? No. Shit. Is that lagging?
I don't see it. Yeah, it's lagging
Yeah.
on the stream. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
I'm going on 3 FPS. Fuck. Why? I have to reboot OBS. Fuck's sake. Why? Why am I losing all my frame rate? Shit. RAM due to rendering. What happened? Yeah, it's not coming back. If I'm connect back again, that's cool. Okay, are we live? On the same show? Are we back? You're back. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Okay,
check,
I
check.
lost my rendering. I don't know. Yeah, current bitrate, Open Studio. Yeah, okay, cool. Welcome back. Let's go.
Yeah, sweet.
Okay,
Yeah, but
bitrate by OBS, bro.
it's all right.
Wow.
It didn't like us dropping the hot alpha about jelly drop in the coders community, getting rewarded. But yes, guys, keep the coders in your wallets. And if they're staked on the bonk, they're still in your wallets, so you're safe. But there will be all I can say is there's going to be a snapshot soon. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's going to happen probably this week.
Okay. And also about your bonk airdrop, please don't sell it or don't sell too much, because we can keep getting it as long as people buy five. Oh, okay. What's the condition again? You have to buy 5% of your reward, right?
Yeah, well, it's a collective, so it doesn't matter if one person has it. Like if we have a whale in our community that has, say, 2 billion bonk, we're good if it's in the right wallet. But based off of the wallets that's staked, it's a collective. So we need to have 100% of the allocation, which was 540 million times 2, so we're a billion 0.8. So we need at least a billion and then 5%. So we need to have like 1.1 billion in the collective of wallets at the end of the tier 2 staking. Now, we don't know exactly when tier 2 ends because it's based off of how many NFTs are staked. Right now, we have 1,900 NFTs staked, 15,000 a day. So it's roughly 28 million a day being earned, which is roughly 19 days at 540 million when you do the math. But we haven't always had 1,900 staked. You know, in the beginning, we only had 500, 600. So we could roughly run into like Christmas time, roughly on the staking, because we started on November 12th. So only thing I can recommend is everybody that is staking, make sure you claim every couple days, because once the allocation runs dry, if it says you have 10 million bonk, but you didn't claim it, you don't have 10 million bonk. It just means you earned it. You need to claim it to lock it in. So make sure that you lock it in and claim some. You don't have to claim it every day because it does cost 0.01 SOL, but I definitely claim it every couple days and just make sure you're locking in that bonk. But if you have as long as we have enough in our wallets that are staked, it has to be the wallets that we staked off of. If we have over the certain allocation plus the 5%, which would be like roughly we need 1.1 billion in all the wallets, then we should be able to get another 30 days, well, another 540 million allocation.
That's cool.
So we'll have to have Risha reach out to the bonk team and see if they can run a report and kind of tell us where we're at, and then we can kind of see. I think last time they had the report run, we were a little under what was allocated to us. I see you say you have it vested. I don't know if that's in your actual wallet, though, if it's vested. So it might not show as you holding it. But yeah, guys, keep an eye on your bonk. Don't run it like traditional staking where you can just leave it there and claim it whenever you want. Make sure you're taking it out every couple of days, because it's not yours until it's in your wallet. Just because you've earned it, you haven't claimed it yet. Because you could have 10 million there, but if you haven't claimed it, that 10 million is still in the pool. And once that pool runs out, it's over. That's the way this kind of staking works. It's not like traditional project staking where you could just run it for a year and then it's us that are given the tokens and we could just be like, oh, don't worry, we'll put more in there. That's not how it works with this. So make sure you guys are claiming. I don't want to see someone who's been claiming or it's been invested since day one and just like letting it run up because they don't want to pay the 0.01 fee. Pay the 0.01 fee right now and claim what you have. Just to make sure you lock some in to cover your profits. And I did learn one thing, guys. You don't have to pay to unstake it on their site. that you can yeah. So there's when you deposited the token, we paid a 0.008 fee. And there's a withdrawal where you can withdraw your token, but you don't need to. What I did to test it out is I took one that was staked and I sent it to another wallet. There's no lock on it. It's not locked. So you can send it to another wallet and then bring it back, and you've technically unstaked it without paying a fee to them. You'll pay the transfer fee on Solana, which is a lot cheaper because I think to unstake it is like a 0.008 fee. Whereas if you transfer the one wallet to another, you're only paying like half of that, if
That's
not.
cool.
So if you're somebody who doesn't have a lot of soul around, you don't have to even transfer it. You don't need to unstake. It's what I'm saying. Like it's just, it's a contract that we signed up for, and the original fee was to sign up for the contract, but they don't have possession of your NFTs is what I'm getting at. They're not staked on their platform. They're just, you paid a fee to allow them to give you something back. But they want you to unstake it and pay that fee, of course. They're trying to make money on the fees here. That's how they make their money. But keep that in mind, guys. You know, and I know not everybody from our servers in here, so we'll see.
Views. Open a ticket, Bastian. If you can claim the views, maybe the wallet is empty. Is that?
No, I don't think so. You can't claim for the show that's running live right now. So if you're trying to claim this show, you wouldn't be able to until after it's done. But if you have previous claims, there shouldn't be an issue at all.
Because that I will say working.
Everything has been great after, you know, you've redefined everything.
What? Redefine what? Did I clarify?
No, I said everything's been great since you redefined like the app and everything after Mint. Everything's been working amazing. We have a few here and there invalid claims, which still can't figure out how that's happening. But other than that, that's about the only buggy little things I see. But
with the Chrome extension, that's gonna change. And like if that shit works well, it's gonna be banger. We have 41. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, Bastian, is probably because you're trying to claim for the current show. That's what's up. And tonight we have a show with Tenko about Solana. Wait, what's his name again? Anko, yeah, sorry. About Solana validators, because I wanted to know more how to set up a Solana validators, what like the technicity and stuff. So maybe if we have like one day we have a shitload of liquidity on Sol, we can have like a DeGods validator. That's the idea. That's cool. It's good business.
Hey Miguel, you do not need to unsubscribe. Just go to the rewards, and then there's a claim button, a withdrawal button. So click on rewards, go to withdrawal, and then you can withdraw your bonk. You'll pay a 0.01 fee, and it will withdraw whatever bonk you've earned. But unsubscribe is what I was telling you don't need to do. At the end of the whole staking, you don't need to unsubscribe, because unsubscribe is going to cost you money. You could just leave it there. They don't have control of your NFTs, because you could just, if you want to try, like I said, it will cost you money to put it back in the staking. But you could take any of your NFTs that are staked in anybody's right now and transfer it to another wallet. They're not being held. They're not locked. You could list it. You could sell it. You could do whatever you want with it, or you could just leave it there to earn bonk. So you do not need to unsubscribe and pay more money for that. But yeah, if you go to the rewards and then click on withdrawal, it's off to the right. Once you click on rewards, that will take out the bonk that you've earned on all your NFTs.
No.
If anybody has any questions, of course, you can tag me in the chat. I'll help you guys out. Probably make an announcement around the 20th and let everybody know to like, hey, go claim your bonk, because roughly doing the math, I think the 20th is 38 days. And that's based off of the number staked now. I still think we have more days because we didn't have 1,900 NFT stake from day one. I think it was like 500 and 800, then went up to 1,000. So I think realistically around Christmas time is when tier 2 will probably run out if everybody's claiming. But anyways, sorry about
That's
that.
Cool. That's
cool. Digress.
That's okay. That's all good.
And yes, I see Donk. We got a Donk airdrop. Well, you had to go claim it. I have like 3.3 billion Donk, and it's one I haven't sold because I was like maybe it will do well. And I don't even know how I got so much, because it was my burner wallet that had like 700 million to like claim, and then I was able to claim again. So if you guys have claimed Donk from the claim site, go check your wallets again, because I check every so often, and usually my burner wallet will have more to claim, and I don't know why. So like every week I go and I check, and like last time I think I had like 50 million to claim again. And I'm like, what is going on here? So I hope Donk does well, because I've amassed 3.3 billion from being able to claim on my burner wallet. It's not even my main wallet; it's my burner wallet that I use for buying and selling and minting. that has like the big airdrop, the claim for it.
Bro,
And I
should
think
we do a shitcoin show?
not really, because I don't really have much. I don't have much
I
info
know
on it.
nothing about it. I mean, it's fucking crazy. Oh, we
I mean,
can,
I can
can
I
have
can
the
ask
guest, right?
I can ask the guy that we hired in Jelly to like see if he wants to come on the show and talk. He's
Yeah.
pretty well versed in shitcoins. He's been posting a lot of alpha. If you guys are in Jelly, we have a whole meme coin airdrop token like channel where this guy is just like constantly posting like what to do and how to farm, all that stuff. So it's another cool thing for our alpha team that we have over there. But maybe I can ask him to come on and do a show and like talk about like upcoming drops and stuff like that. If you want, I could talk to him.
Okay. Can do that. We can see what goes. But yeah, like Kaka is killing. She's killing it in the alpha chat, like alpha section of the Discord. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I like I said, my intentions. I've always thought that meta was just like dumb in a sense. But you know, a lot of people in the community wanted it. They kept asking for whitelist. So there you have it. We got some people that were willing to come over and help us. And so and don't be too demanding, because you know we're not paying Keikis to work for us. You know, Keikis is doing it out of the love for our team and as a favor. Because they're already doing it for other servers, so it's a free service that they're taking their time to help out our community. So please don't be over demanding the Keikis, and spread some love and be thankful for that if you guys are into whitelist and all that stuff. Because to me, I mean, every server does it. So I mean, I didn't want to like waste resources on it here, because we have much more stuff we would rather put our resources to.
No, exactly. But yeah, man, it's anything that we wanted to talk about, guys. So, do you have a network in the ETH ecosystem? Do you know people?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I know people from when I was a miner and we were in pools together, but I don't have any like ins like I do in Soul, like knowing like owners and project founders and NFT stuff. I have nothing to do with ETH.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, because do you see the money like coming from ETH to Soul?
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing a lot of it lately. I've been seeing a lot of people come over, and it's probably because of Mad Lads and Clay's. I think both of those projects have been doing well, you know, and they've been really catching the eye of some ETH heads, which is cool. It's good to see the ETH people coming over. And I think the airdrops, people just like that not Pyth, but that Jito airdrop, man. Seeing people like cash out $10,000 or $20,000 for like for staking like one soul for like a week. People got 10 grand. People in ETH, I don't care if they think Soul's dead or that it's a poor man's chain. They saw, wait, you just got 10 grand for what?
Yeah, so, big. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Mad Labs XP had big ETH eyes on it. That's cool. What's up, Carl? DM Carlos about jumping on the show for the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, Carlos is sleeping or something.
Yeah.
But it's all good. Carlos is extremely busy. I don't think you guys realize like he has like, not only does he have, you know, Gambles, his own casino that he's a third partner in, and Jellyco to run. You know, he's got real life businesses. He's got a family, and he's juggling it all, and he does well at it. And he's extremely active in this space. So like when you see him like take a time to be somewhere, like that's a lot, because he literally has 1,000 things going on at any given time. Like, you know, I've never seen someone work so hard in this space. Honestly, like he's probably one of the founders that like, I'm surprised that a lot of people don't recognize him as much as he should be recognized, because he is out there doing the work and he supports the ecosystem. Like he's not just a founder that like goes out and pumps his own bags. He goes in other projects that he believes in, and he will like literally like pump their floor, invest in their NFTs, and then spread the word and get other people's eyes on it. And that's the kind of founders we need in this space. We need that kind of stuff. So
exactly. I'm gonna add Carl to
Yeah, Carl, anytime we do these shows, it's pretty much decoders and jelly. I mean, like I said earlier, I do have some jelly knowledge. I am part of the jelly team, so I was able to talk a little bit about Jelly Drop, talking about our future partnership with decoders that myself and Jack have arranged. So that's coming soon. So decoders, again, I will say, make sure you have your stuff in your wallets, because there's going to be a snapshot coming soon for decoder holders. Just keep it in mind. And I'm not sure exactly the specifics. Like, if you own more, maybe you'll get more, but I don't know. I'm just saying, just make sure you have some decoders in your wallets.
And yes, Michelle Jazz is part of the Jelly team.
Yeah, Jelly Drop is going to be insane, Carl. And while Carl is one of the leads for Jelly team, and Jelly Drop has been his like little baby. Any idea on when we can see people getting into the Discord on the public side, not just communities? Are you guys doing communities first and then public? Let's see what we get there for the answer, because I was telling them today, if you're a Rascal holder, you're able to get into the Discord now, but it's only Rascals in there.
And in Carlos' right pocket, me. Oh, 2 more. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Okay, so before the end of the week, that's Jelly Drops weeks. Let's go.
There you go, guys.
Let's go.
Possibly tomorrow public. Nice, guys, keep an eye out. I'll post a little something in our server too, if you guys are interested. Or you can just tag me and say, hey, let me get that invite. I'll get you guys in there. Nice. But yeah, get excited. Jelly Drop's coming, guys. It's going to be really cool for the ecosystem. A lot of cool stuff that a lot of projects are going to benefit from. If you have a smaller project and you're interested in Jelly Drop, just sign up for Soul Suite. It's a free service, and you get a Jelly box included in the Soul Suite service. So not only do you get like free staking and adventures and all this other utility for your project, they actually include a Jelly Drop box too, where you can create your own box and you get part of the proceeds, cool. Which is really cool to like have the ability to make money in this space from other people's dev work.
Yes, I like that. It's cool.
Yeah.
Like, thanks, Carl, for Jelly Drops.
Yeah. DeCod3rs is gonna have something a little special there. I keep saying it, so if you guys can get an idea of what I'm saying, there will be something cool for DeCod3rs on there too, which will benefit our project. So much love to Jelly team.
Yeah, thank you so much. Should we wrap it up here? I think we've talked about everything we wanted to. Yeah,
okay. And we'll have to we'll amp it up next space, next show. Who knows who's going to be on? It's always going to be people from DeCod3rs and Jelly.
No, we don't know.
Luckily for you guys, like I said, I play on both teams, so I'm able to like fill in for Jelly anytime. Okay. But we always have Carl or Jack or Carlos or myself on.
Thank you, Carlos, for joining us today. That was lit. And just thank you so much too. Thank you for all of the Jelly Rascals holders in the chat. Appreciate you. Same thing for the DeCod3rs community. Love you guys. And so tonight, and again, we're gonna talk about Solana validators. It's gonna be fun. I'm interested in the topic, so it's gonna be cool. Again, thank you, Jazz, and we will see you soon. Enough. Bye, everyone.
See you guys.